This dude bought a 100 Bitcoin gold Cassius bar back in 2011 for $500, and then finally cashed out the seed phrase this year. $10 million profit. Okay, so remember how I mentioned I had one of those Cassius Bitcoin bars? Yeah, it's a 100 Bitcoin one, and I got it back in 2012 for like $500. When Bitcoin went over 10,000 a few years ago, I started getting real nervous. I mean, holding on to something worth over $1 million, that's a lot of pressure. I didn't want to redeem it though. To me, a physical Bitcoin that hasn't been redeemed feels like it's worth more than just the money. I did try to sell it a few times, but it's hard selling something that valuable, and you can't really trust just anyone. I even looked into auctions, but I'd be getting less than what the Bitcoin itself was worth. Now it's worth over 10 million. I knew I couldn't just keep sitting on it, so yeah, even though I was kind of unsure, I finally redeemed it today. What does that mean, redeemed it? When I saw this yesterday, I was a little confused. Like, what does that mean? You know? What does that mean, redeemed it? As of November 27, 2013, I suspended sales of digital items that contain digital bitcoins. Current items for sale do not contain bitcoins. They are physical coins you can hold, and each one is worth real digital bitcoins. 8 bitcoins. I feel like bitcoin should be plural. I have 1 bitcoin, I have 10 bitcoin, I have 100 bitcoin, I have 0.1 bitcoin. Bitcoins just sounds gross. Bitcoin is the most widely used open source peer-to-peer cryptocurrency that you can send over the internet without a bank or middleman. Each Cassius, am I saying that right? Cassius on it. Each Cassius Bitcoin is a collectible coin backed by real Bitcoins embedded inside. Each piece has its own Bitcoin address and a redeemable private key on the inside underneath the hologram. Some of my past products have included a 1 Bitcoin Cassius coin. Is a solid brass coin. Each 1 Bitcoin coin is about 1.125 inches in diameter, just bigger than the US quarter but smaller than the half dollar, and weighs a quarter ounce. Perfect as a small gift to introduce someone to Bitcoin. Also available in a 0.5 Bitcoin version, which is slightly smaller than 1 inch. 1 Bitcoin gold plated fine silver Cassius round. This is 10. Okay. Dress your Bitcoins for tomorrow, make them look their best in the vault today. Would weigh about 12 ounces if it were solid gold. This is a 4.2 ounce metal alloy bar with gold plating. A neat looking novelty that looks unmistakably valuable. Available as a preloaded 100 Bitcoin bar, as well as a non-denominated savings bar. 2-factor encryption is available at no charge. Bar is 80 millimeters by 40 by 6. How they work. The private key is on the card embedded inside the coin and is protected by a tamper-evident hologram. The hologram leaves behind a honeycomb pattern if it is peeled. If the hologram is intact, the Bitcoin is good. If you have purchased a 2-factor item, the private key is encrypted and you will need to decrypt using your original pre-selected passphrase before you can redeem the funds. The 8-character code on the outside of the coin is the first 8 characters of the Bitcoin address assigned specifically to that coin. You can verify the coin's balance on the Block Explorer. Okay. To recover the digital Bitcoins, there are several ways to convert the embedded code back into the digital Bitcoin so it can be spent over the internet. Most importantly, none of the method relies on me or any other central issuer. Due to Bitcoin's completely decentralized design, the embedded private key code is everything a Bitcoin client needs to find and claim the digital Bitcoins from a peer-to-peer network. For example, you can enter or import your coin's private key directly into a Bitcoin client such as or directly into Mt. Gox. That's funny. For those that don't know, Mt. Gox is no longer with us, and it was a exchange that a lot of people held their Bitcoin on and lost. That's pretty crazy. Wow. Okay. Want to know? Well, I guess we already know. He stopped it in 2013, and oh, perfect. Brings us right to Bitcoin. And this dude bought it in 2011. Oh, when was 2013? Yeah, around like $30. Oh, he said the end of 2013, November. So that's pretty funny. November in November, the price opened at 211 and it closed. Well, let's just look at the high. The high was 1,240. That's pretty funny. I wonder if the price had much to do with his decision to close this down. I wonder if this person was like, all right, so I've sold millions of dollars of Bitcoin for hundreds of dollars. Pretty sick though. Yeah, so cool Bitcoin history coming to a close for someone. That's really dope. Oh, okay. Oh, that's sick. Okay, so then we get to see it. That's how it works. You pull this off and there's the seed phrase. Private key. And why'd you say sorry, dude? Fuck did you say sorry? Look at that. That's so fucking dope. $10 million. $500, 14 years later, 10 million. That is fucking awesome. Oh, dude. So sick. Yeah, that part I was curious about. Amazing if you ask me. Must have been nerve-wracking peeling it open. Life-changing moment. Yeah. I'd be nervous to open it as well. It's a lot of pressure opening that. Oh, this is a good point. By the way, knowing you posted publicly your key, I hope you have redeemed those Bitcoin forks first, especially on the Bitcoin Cash fork. It's more than 40K worth if you mention it. Yeah. I totally forgot about the forks and someone else got to it 9 minutes before me. Now they're like 40K richer. Wow. I wouldn't have thought about the forks either. You're a total dumbass for holding. I have a feeling many of us will be faced with these tough choices at some point sooner than most think. Wait. Oh, badass. Holy shit. I can't read. Yeah, I don't know why he said sorry. It's a lot of money, so yeah, I was kind of nervous about something might go wrong. Does anyone have a video of the whole process, peeling and then inputting the sweep of funds into another wallet? Did you do it all in one fell swoop, or did you do a test first? Alright, so here's a quick version. It wasn't as easy as I thought, but since I kind of know my way around the stuff, I managed. First, I tried using a razor to pull back the sticker, but that was a mistake. Ended up just using my nail and it came off no problem. I thought Electrum could take mini private key, so I made a new wallet on my phone with the key, but no, it didn't work. Damn, dude, you tried to... Okay, don't do that. Then I found out bitaddress.org can turn a mini key into a WIF, so I downloaded it off GitHub and opened the file on my laptop, scanned the QR code of the uncompromised key, and boom, new wallet. I wanted to split the Bitcoin across a few addresses, but Electrum on Android doesn't do that, so I redid everything on my laptop. Opened Trezor Suite, made a new account, and got a bunch of addresses, pasted into those into Electrum, and sent the Bitcoin, waited for it to confirm before saying anything. Later, I remember the Bitcoin Cash was a thing. I don't really use it, so I had to look the stuff up, found a wallet, imported the key, and yeah, someone had already used mini key in the image I posted to take the Bitcoin. I didn't test anything beforehand. I wasn't really thinking too hard about security, to be honest. Clearly, dude, you tried to make a fucking Bitcoin wallet on your phone. That was stupid. And whatever, dude. That's fucking wild. That's fucking wild, dude. You made your fucking Bitcoin wallet on your computer, which isn't that much better. Whatever, dude. What do I know? What do I know? Offline wallets cost like $100. Much safer. What do I know? Got all those forks. That's a lot of forks. That's sick. Good for this dude. Exciting. Really crazy. Oh, his name is on here too. Assuming this is his real name. I'm not gonna search it. Yeah. Well, there you go.